Hi everyone, welcome to Burn class. My name is Janae. Thanks so much for joining me today. We've got a full body workout for you today. It's going to be more strength-based, body weight only, but we're going to be doing reps instead of doing the exercises for time. So we'll have a little lower body and core circuit, and then we'll get into an upper body circuit. There's going to be a lot of push-ups today. Get yourself ready for that. Before we begin, let's jump into our modified driven warm-up. So we're going to be down on the ground, sitting back on our heels for T-spine rotations. So left arm's down on the ground in front of me, right arm's behind my head. Rotate out to each side 4 times. Walking in that lower back, switching arms over other side. Good. From there, going up into our tabletop position, we've got bird dogs. So nice flat back, reaching out one heel and the opposite hand. Getting 4 on each side, alternating back and forth. I think that was 4. Awesome. All right, next up, we're going into our lift-offs. So you can stay in this tabletop position with bird dogs if we need to, or we're lifting our knees up off the ground, lifting off one hand, opposite foot, stabilizing the core, trying to keep the hips from rocking back and forth too much. Just pausing for a second or two at the top, 4 on each side, and relax. All right, last up for our warm-up, we've got our driven flow. So starting out in push-up position, right foot's coming up to the right hand, we'll rotate up to the right, coming back down, shifting over to a lunge onto my left leg. As we come back forward, my left knee's dropping down, tucking those hips under, pushing forward for a hip flexor stretch. Back to the center and switching sides. Left leg's coming up, rotating up to the left, back down, standing and shifting over to a lunge on my right leg. Coming back forward, right knee's dropping down, tucking those hips under, pushing forward, hip flexor stretch. Back to the center. This time we're rocking it back into our first deep squat, getting as low as we can on our heels. Rocking it back out for round 2. Right foot's coming up, rotating up to the right. Shifting over, lunging onto my left leg. Coming back forward, my left knee's dropping down, tucking those hips under. Pushing forward, hip flexor stretch. Back to the center, switching sides, left leg's coming up. Rotating up to the left. Shifting over, lunging onto my right leg, coming back forward, right knee's dropping down, tucking those hips under, hip flexor stretch, back to the center, and second time rocking it back into our low squat. And we've got one more round. Back to the top, right foot coming up, rotating up to the right, shifting over, lunging onto my left leg, left knee's dropping down, tucking the hips, reaching forward, hip flexor stretch. Back to the center and switching sides. Left foot's coming up, rotating up to the left, shifting over, lunging onto my right leg, coming back forward as my right knee drops down, tucking those hips under, pushing forward, hip flexor stretch, and back to the center last time, rocking it back into our low squat, deep on those heels, and we're standing up nice and tall. Awesome work. We're all warmed up, ready to go. So, lower body circuit today. Like I said, we're going to be doing reps instead of for time. So we've got a squat and lunge combo. And then we're going to be doing a bear crawl wide out for a little core stabilizer in between those working leg sets. So we're going to be doing a squat in the center, a reverse lunge, and then that leg that's back is going to step over into a side lunge, loading up on that moving leg. So that's 1 rep. We've got 6 on each side. Oh yeah. So go through 6 on that one leg, switch it over, squat, reverse lunge, side lunge on the other leg for 6 as well. And then for a bear crawl wide out, stabilizing our core. We're in the center right here. I'll show you this way so you can see. So we're on all 4s. Those knees are gonna come up off the ground. I'm reaching out my left hand, right hand, foot, foot, hands, hands, feet, feet. Come back to the center, and we have got 8 of those. Cool? So let's start it off. You can stick with me with those reps if you want. We're doing 3 rounds, through those two exercises. Go at your own pace. If you're going to slow it down, that's fine. If you're going to pick it up, that's fine as well. If you have any weights that you want to add to this, feel free to do so. And let's get rolling. All right, grab a little sip of water if you need it. Let's get to work. So starting with our squat in the center, I'm going to use my right leg first. Let's get going. Here we go. All right, squat, reverse lunge, stepping straight back, letting that back knee just hover off the ground, loading up on that right hip. 2, make sure our feet are in a straight line for that side lunge. Nice work. 3, and my knee and hip should be in a nice straight line with that side lunge. 4, nice work. Keep rocking it out. 5, 1 more on this leg, and 6. Awesome, nice quick 6. Switching over, now my left leg's working. Here we go. Squat, reverse lunge, both my toes are facing forward, loading up on that other side. 2, nice job. Keep it going, whatever pace we're going at. 3, awesome work. 4, we got 2 more on this leg. And last one. 6, awesome job. Nice work. Got those legs working hard. All right, we're getting down for our bear crawl wideouts. Got 8 of these, starting close in the center. Going hands, hands, feet, feet, hands, hands, feet, feet, going in and out for 8 of them. Let's do it. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Feet, feet, coming back in. My knees are staying as low to the ground as I can for each of these movements, so hips shouldn't be moving up or down. My torso is staying level this whole time. There we go. That's 4. Nice. 5, keep going. Everything's working on this one. 1 more. Nice job. Woo! Quads are feeling it on that one too. Like, you're going to be working hard today. Nice work, everybody. That's round 1. We got 2 more of those, and then we're moving on. Back to it. Get ready to squat and lunge. My right leg's working again. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 6 each side. Gonna knock out these 3 rounds. Add any additional breaks that you might need in here. We're gonna keep it moving. There we go. Keep it up. That's 4. 5. And 6. Awesome. All right, let's move on. Other side, getting ready to work. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. The squat, and my reverse lunge, into the side. 2, 3, nice job. Keep moving, whatever pace we're going at. 4, got this. 5, and 6. Awesome. All right. We're already almost through round 2. All right. Back down to the ground. Get ready for those bear crawl wideouts. So for these, you can pick up the pace if you want on these, or we're slowing it down, really focusing on that core stabilization throughout all this movement. All right. So I'm going to go at a little bit of a slower pace on these. All right. 3, 2, 1. Knees up. Here we go. Out, out, in. Good. Core is engaged the whole time. Trying to not let my hips rocking back and forth too much as my hands step out. Good. That's 4. Keep it going. Good, 2 more. Almost there. Woo! All right. That is 2 rounds. We've got 1 more. Shake it out for a second. Quads should be on fire. I know I'm feeling it. Let's do 1 more round of all that, and then move it on to some upper body before we call it a day. All right, back to the top, squats and lunges. Right leg's working first. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. On that squat, make sure hips are sitting back. Most of the weight is planted on our heels. Stop the whole movement. Reverse lunge. We're in a nice straight line. And straight line to the side as well as we step out into that side lunge. Job. This is 4. Keep crushing it. 5, and 1 more. And 6. Awesome work. Let's move on. All right. Other side, shake it out. Left leg's working. Getting ready in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Back, nice straight line. Go. 2. Nice job, everyone. Crushing this workout today. 4, good. 2 more, almost there. Last one around. And 6. Nice work. All right. Finish out these bear crawl wideouts. Grab a little sip of water. And then we're moving on to upper body. All right. Get ready to rock. All 4s. 3, 2, 1. Knees coming up. Here we go. Go a little bit faster on this last round. Go at your own pace. Slowing it down or picking it up whenever you'd like. Nice. Halfway through. Keep it going. That's 6. We got 2 more here. Nice job, everyone. Woo! Lower body is done. Let's grab some water. Shake out those legs. Stretch it out. And we're going to move on to our upper body circuit. All right, so you'll get a little extra break time while I show you everything we're doing next. So, all of these should be pretty familiar movements that you've done before. So, first one we got, shoulder push-up. Love these, they're my favorite. So, shoulder push-up, starting in push-up position, sit yourself back into downward dog, and then inch your feet forward so hips are staying high. Going to be lowering ourselves down towards the ground as far as you're comfortable, and I will show some modifications for that. We're going to be getting 8 reps of each of these upper body movements. There's 3 of them. From there, we are up on our feet. We're going to do kind of a reverse fly and a reach up. We do these on the ground a lot as Supermans, and now we're going to do them standing. If you have any small weights that you want to add in here, you can, but you're still going to be feeling it with body weight, so don't worry if you don't have anything. I'll show you facing both ways. So from here, my back is nice and flat. I'm going to squeeze my shoulder blades together, elbows are coming back, and then keeping those shoulder blades back and locked in, reaching those arms straight up overhead. So I shouldn't get any shrug in the shoulders, keeping them locked down. So from this point of view, I'm here, elbows are coming back, arms are reaching up straight overhead. Cool, so we got 8 of those. Those are going to be nice, slow, controlled reps. And then lastly, we've got an offset push-up. So we're going to get 4 with one hand forward and back. I'll show you. So I'll show you this way so it makes more sense. So right now my hands are next to each other. I'm going to move one hand forward, get a push-up there, and then the other hand's going to move forward, getting my push-up there. I'll show modifications with all of those, so don't worry about that. but we're gonna get 4 with one hand forward, 4 with the other hand forward. All right, had enough time of a break, heart rate should be coming down, had time to catch our breath. Let's get into these push-up reps. Arms are gonna be working hard. We got 3 rounds of those 3 exercises, and then we are done for the day. So let's crush it. All right, starting off with our shoulder push-ups, 8 reps. Let's get set up. So downward dog, walking my feet forward, getting ready to roll. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So dropping down as far as I'm comfortable going. 2, good. If we need a modification here, we can get a regular push-up, sit it back in a downward dog, so we're still getting that shoulder work. If it bothers the shoulder at all to stay in this position, don't worry about it. Even if you're just getting a little dip, still working, keep crushing it. 7 and 8. Gonna know you're upside down, so slowly come out of that upside down position as you stand back to your feet. All right, let's get ready for our flies and overhead reaches. In 3, 2, 1. Set it up. Here we go. Back is nice and flat. Shoulders are locked in. Reaching up tall overhead. Coming back down. Resetting. And rep 2. Good. 3. Back should be staying nice and flat the whole time. 4. Get halfway there. 5. Awesome work. We got 2 more here. Nice low controlled reps. And 8. Good work. All right, let's make our way back to the floor for our offset push-ups. I'm going to do them this way this time. So 4, 4. We can drop down to our knees on these if we need to. Okay, rolling. Here we go. Hands are together. Offset. Let's go. So the more you offset, the harder it's going to get. So even if it's just a little bit of a movement, totally fine. Good. Got 3, 4, 5. Almost there. Keep crushing it. 7, and let's get 1 more in here. And 8. Awesome work. All right. That is round 1. Let's do it all again. So we'll get a little break here before we're going back upside down into our shoulder push-ups. 2 more rounds of all that. Arms are going to be tired at the end if they're not already. Let's finish crushing this workout. All right. Back into our shoulder push-ups. Staying upside down if we can. Dropping down to a normal push-up and downward dog. But goal here is to be working the shoulders a little bit. So whatever we're doing for that, crushing it. And let's get to it. All right, setting ourselves up. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lowering towards the floor. Even in this position, I'm still going to sit back at the top. Push back at that shoulder stretch. 3, 4, 5. Awesome work. Last one. And 8. Good. Slowly lowering out of that, making our way to our feet for our fly and overhead reach. And ready. Set it up. Core tight, back's flat. Shoulders are locked down and back. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze in. Reaching up overhead. Nice work. Good. Nice and controlled. Not letting those shoulders shrug as we reach overhead. Good, almost there. 6 for me. We've got 2 more. And 8. Awesome work. All right, let's get those offset push-ups. And then we've just got 1 more round. All right. Making our way to the floor, dropping to the knees when we need to, and even if that offset position bothers the shoulder at all, so goal there is to have the hand that's still in that neutral position be the one that we're using most of our weight on, and the hand that's offset is just going to be there for more support. So really focusing on one arm, but if it's too much pressure or feels awkward in any way, just stick in the center, neutral push-up, knock out those 8 reps. All right, let's get to it. 3, 2, 1, here we go. 1, 2, nice work. Just be a little bit of an offset. Good, keep crushing it. 6, we got 2 more. And 8. Awesome. All right, guys, we are almost there. Just got 1 more round, then we'll stretch it out, call it a day. All right, let's knock it out. We've got our shoulder push-ups coming up next. Final round of these. Let's get to it. Setting it up. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. It's our last round. Try to challenge yourself, lower a little bit closer to the ground than we were before if we're comfortable doing that. But don't fall on your head. 6, good. 2 more, almost there. And 8. Woo! Arms starting to feel it big time. All right, hop up on our feet. Let's get our reverse fly, overhead reach, rocking and rolling in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Back, reaching up overhead. Shoulders staying locked in the whole time. 4, good. Halfway there. 6, and last 2. And 8. Awesome job. All right, let's finish out. Last 8 push-ups. Stand between you and the end of this workout. Let's get right to it. All set push-ups. Going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Your core staying engaged, your whole body should be dropping down in that straight line together. Good, last 2. Let's crush it. And 1 more. And 8. Woo! Arms are burning. Nice work, everybody. All right. Get some stretches in. Stretch the upper body and lower body. We did a lot of work today. Let's get our T-spine rotations. Big circle. Whew, that feels good. Up and around, just as far as you can go. On the ground. Nice. Good. All right. 3 circles. Now flip it over. Pull those knees up, everything stacked. Big circle all around. Good. And we got 1 more. 3. Awesome. All right, done with that. We're gonna do a 90-90 hip flexor stretch today. Quads were working hard, so I don't know about you guys, but my hips are tight. Stretch them out a little bit. So for this one, I want knees and feet in 90-degree angles on either side. So goal here is to stay sitting up straight the whole time. I'm facing to my left right now. So my right leg is gonna lead, and I'm gonna open it up as far as I can. Stretch that hip before my left knee follows along, sitting up tall on the other side. Feeling this stretch even right here. Reset, make sure we have 90-degree angles before I'm rotating back in the other direction. Now my left leg's leading as far as I can stretch before my right leg follows. Going across, resetting those angles. You can do it without your hands on the ground if you can. Makes it a little bit harder. Be nice and slow. Reset. Bringing it back, other side. Awesome. We're going to get one more to each side. 3. Bring it back. And 4. Good. Nice little hip flexor stretch. All right. Feel free to add in any other stretches that you would like to do today. Thanks again for joining me. Hope you enjoyed today's workout. A little strength in there. Still getting the heart rate up and going. Make sure you're drinking lots of water, staying hydrated. After doing these workouts, hit us up with a thumbs up if you had a good time today. And make sure you subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Stay tuned for all of our upcoming workouts. And I will see you next time.